We were doing like the character voices. It was really fun.
Let me move your little bean because I couldn't do it earlier because we didn't start call before I started the starting soon screen.
Gasp.
Gasp. Would you like the cat in your lap?
You could put the cat wherever you would like.
Let me find the cat. There's the cat.
Okay.
I have it
Meow.
locked.
Hi, Catman.
I didn't realize you were my TTS cat. Yes,
I.
this cat.
Oh,
I would put the cat on top of your head, but that'd be very obstructive.
oh yeah, because like we need to be able to see the screen. And so yes, this is perfect. The cat loves us. The cat is our friend. Yes.
It's
Yes.
like on both of us. Let me just get you a little closer
Yeah,
to me, though, like so words
it's
don't get cut off
perfect.
too much. We are
Okay,
friends.
it's fine.
We're holdable.
Yeah. No worries, no
Cozy.
worries.
I'm really proud of the stream title, not gonna lie. I put a lot of thought into that, not really, but.
Oh, you know I appreciate it. Oh yes. Who do you want me to voice? We should have talked about this before.
I was hoping to, but we started a call really close to time starting
I'm
the stream.
sorry. I was doing laundry and all this shit.
How
Okay,
dare
anyway.
you clean your clothing?
Why was that so threatening?
Just a bit,
Okay.
yeah. We'll just come across the characters and go from, oh, it's so loud.
Hell yes. I love this music. It's so cool.
Let me
Such a
turn you
banger.
up so I can
Yes.
actually hear
Okay.
you.
That would be good. Because directly into my ear.
There you go.
Oh, sorry.
Speak. Are you speaking?
Absolutely go wild for this music.
You are speaking and you're hearing me less. That's
Oh,
a problem.
what'd you do? Also, your stream is a room now.
That's because I exited the game. That's okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is such a cute room, actually. I love this.
Can I pass this, please? Let me skip. I thought the room was the game and I was confused. No.
I thought it was for a second. I was like, I don't remember this at all.
Excuse me, Danganronpa, let me skip this so I can make you quieter. Hello. This is
I
true
thought you would
despair.
skip it. This is. We've already encountered despair and we haven't even started the game. Huh. Okay. Well, now that we can hear ourselves think.
Why can't I just, like, adjust all of the volume all at once?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can hear you over the game now, luckily.
Okay, good. Good.
Let me make sure that it's not too quiet for stream, though.
Okay.
No, that should be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Prologue and...
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that it's like this. Anyways.
Huh.
Yes, that's what I want.
Yeah. Oh, I'm curious to see where you got. Oh.
Yeah.
Lovely.
End of prologue.
Gotcha. Okay. Also, I apologize in advance if I keep referencing memes or quoting Danganronpa abridged because that might happen. Anyways,
That's fine. Well, at least we have like all the characters pictured here, so we can easily discuss who voices
Sure.
who. Yes. Who are you gonna
Who are you
kill?
gonna kill? Your classmates!
Oh dear. I feel like an
Um,
obvious distribution would be you reading all the girls and me reading all the males.
I literally thought of that.
Yeah.
Like, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's start there and then just like see how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I kind of want you to voice Hifumi because
Oh yeah, I can do that. That's fine.
you have to. You're Hifumi
He's
too.
so annoying. I am Hifumichu, unfortunately, but it's because of a different Hifumi, not this one. Could you imagine? Oh, there's an
couldn't.
alternate universe version of me that's like horrible. Okay, I need to not have that happen. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
Are there
sorry. I
more
said that. I
male
regret
characters or
everything.
female characters? Because
It's a pretty even distribution. There
there's
might
only
be
15
slightly
of them,
more.
but like if we count Monokuma as a character, then there'd be 16. We could evenly
Can I
distribute
voice
it that way.
Monokuma?
What? What did you say?
Can I voice Monokuma?
Sure.
Oh, I love it because I can. Yes.
See, let me count. 1, 2. Okay, there's more. It's hard to say a thing about one of the characters.
I know. Yeah, I know.
We'll just start with this and go on from there.
Yeah. Naegi does most of the talking anyway.
True. So I guess that does make it balanced with you doing
Sure.
Kukumi and Monokuma as well.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. Why is that spaced weirdly? Like a weight around my neck. Anyways.
You know, it's probably the font.
Probably. Yeah, it's there again, like that. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyways.
whatever.
It took everything I had to endure that weight. To survive daily life. Before as heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce it was her sharp words.
And?
So, what are you going to do now?
Hey.
Just stand around glaring at each other?
Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us back. Reading. It helped pull us all back to reality. Right, she's right.
Listen to me!
Sometimes, even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. To forget such a simple fact, I cannot forgive myself. I'm so ashamed.
You hear me?
Please, someone hit me. I can't forgive myself. Somebody hit me. Punish me.
The god
Jesus.
Ishimaru.
If you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it.
However...
Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly?
I love your voice.
You're welcome.
I love it.
Stupid.
Idiot. To look for a way out, duh.
What the...
And we totally need to find whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of him.
But...
But before we do all that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook. It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else.
This is fine.
True, if we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again.
Shit.
Alright, so then...
Fine, then let's hurry up and check out the stupid rules already.
After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. So just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then, for the main menu that showed up, I selected the school regulations icon. An itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school regulations. In other words, the rules being imposed on us all. Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. Not that you can leave the campus anyway. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly.
Oh dear.
With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras.
Oh, we intend so much violence against that bear. Are you kidding me?
Anyone who
It's
kills
fine.
anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face up from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone's faces.
Stop fucking around.
This is bullshit. What the hell kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me.
Well then, why don't you wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules.
However,
I love Celeste. She's so iconic. We love a goth queen.
I was expecting you to say sparkly, not gonna lie.
She does not meet the qualifications for Scrunkly, I'm sorry. Although I do say that a lot, I'll admit.
You do, that's why I was anticipating it.
But if he got punished like what we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him.
Thoughts?
Yo.
Yes. Yo.
Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
And
So what?
What?
I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep. That's so what.
Piece of shit!
So I can't afford to die in here.
None of that made much sense to me, but you are saying you will follow the regulations, is that it?
That's true.
Huh? Well, yeah, I guess you're right.
Hey, I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly?
Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered. You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says, unless they are discovered? I was wondering about that myself. It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you.
But why? Why do we have to do that?
I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us.
Such ignorance.
Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who wants for others to decide what to do for them.
Don't jab at me.
Give me a break.
More like a full-on stab.
Well, for now, let's forget all that silly junk about murders or whatever.
I love Yasuhina so much.
Yes.
I love her so much.
Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school.
True. We need to find out where exactly we are. Is there any way out? What about food and supplies?
You understand?
There are tons of questions we need to answer.
Let's do it!
Damn straight. Okay, then let's all start looking around. I'll be going alone.
what?
Tell them, Nagi. Sorry. Gakya moment.
Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think?
Someone here might have already started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst to make it that much easier for them?
Hold on a second.
Wait, hold on a second. That would never.
Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you're all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong?
But
Thoughts?
So, I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me.
Just hold on.
Hold on, like how I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want.
What?
Out of my way, Plankton.
It became SpongeBob all of a sudden.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Such ignorance.
One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant, they couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean.
You're fucking
I'm gonna
dead.
kick your ass. Stop it, we shouldn't fight.
What?
The fuck you just say? You some kind of goody-goody little bitch?
Yes.
Slow down.
Who do you think you are, talking to me like that? You think you're my fucking dad or something?
Whoa.
No, I wasn't.
You son of a
Fuck
bitch.
you.
Oh, Mondo. Oh, ooh.
It's fun to voice, I will say that. But, wham. He punched me. And I
Okay,
flew back in a
rude.
heap.
So rude. Don't just like punch. Oh my god.
It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. Oh, he aimed for the face.
That's so mean.
One second I was standing there. The next I was soaring through the air. Then I think about it. Maybe I'd kind of forgotten. The kind of people I've been trapped here with. My common sense had just stopped functioning. Being around all these ultimates had blown my fuses. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something absurd as this. Ugh. But I just lost track of that sense of reality. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade. Before it finally cut out completely.
Oh my gosh, he knocked him out? I forgot about this part.
To be fair, Mayagi is small.
He's very small, but like, look at him. How could you punch him? He's just a
Very
little
easily.
guy.
He has a very punchable face.
Okay, I can't really argue with that. He kind of does. Unfortunately.
And when I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was... Yeah.
Oh, no, no, no. You know how to make that noise.
No?
Nga.
Yeah.
Oh, Mika. Oh, Mika moment.
Where am I? As if it had become part of my daily routine. I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so... where am I now? You now have access to the handbook menu. You can use this to check a variety of information as you play. Open the
Yay.
handbook menu by pressing the F1 key. I have to press a function key to hit the F1 key.
Ah.
Map. Presents, right. Port card regulation system. Can I... It's still a little bit louder than you, unfortunately.
Okay, okay.
You want presents? Oh, how cute of you.
You deserve presents. Presents for all of us.
Presents for Catman.
Yes, good.
Anyways. You can use this menu to check the school regulations and character info in the report card section. Ooh, we should look at that for funsies. Quack.
That is fun. Oh, yeah. Wait, I do that.
Let's do that. Makoto Naegi.
Like,
He is short. Okay, I knew
He's
he was
so
small.
small.
I didn't realize he was that small.
Oh my god, I could pick him up. I could just pick him up.
Pick him
I
up
could
and
just
launch him.
hold him. No!
Small. Special
Oh, so
ability,
small.
ultimate lucky, unlucky student.
Yeah.
Kiyotaka Ishimaru. He is tall-ish,
He is
not
tall.
really average. Ultimate moral compass. So silly.
Yes.
Byakuya, Togami.
Oh,
Special
he's
ability,
tall.
rich. Yeah, he is on the taller side.
Special ability is rich. It's true though. Is he a trust fund kid, or is his family just like a business conglomerate?
I think that's what you said, because they did use conglomerate a lot in the
Yeah.
prologue, so
Okay.
I was gonna just liken him to Ichi, and they have that same hairstyle, honestly, so...
Oh my god, no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like this.
You're welcome. Mondo's a little taller than him. He almost has a nice weight.
Oh. So, huh.
5'9" is short for a guy. 5'9" is literally average for a guy, Nigiri.
Yeah. Oh hey, hi Nikki, what's up?
But yes, welcome. Leon, he is average height.
Oh yeah.
Nigiri's just attacking me now, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm not sure she's fully aware of, like, average heights and whatnot. No offense, love you, Nigiri. That's funny, you're the same height as Hifumi.
I was gonna say that. I was like, oh, we're the same height. Okay. I wonder if that's including his stupid little hair spike on top.
I don't know.
Probably not.
Who knows? He is hefty.
Indeed. I hate his stupid little like hamster mouth. It's so weird.
I mean, he's a lot easier to look at with a hamster mouth. I don't want to imagine him without it, to be honest.
You bring up a very good point. Okay, let's move on, please.
It probably does include the hair spike. You're right, Catman. Yasuhiro, the one that's closest to us in age.
Oh, yeah.
Because he is 21 or something like that.
Oh, okay, okay. I love how he just like survives for like almost no reason. He's just kind of there and like everyone almost like ignores him. It's
No
so awesome.
spoilers.
Oh my god, that's right.
Doofus.
Sorry. Aw.
Yeah, I guess you are shorter than Nigiri, huh, Catman?
Oh.
I forgot about that fact. Like, I was actively aware of your heights, but like... Yeah. That's kind of funny.
All people time. I don't know why I said that. Go on.
I am barely taller than Sayaka. That's nice.
Oh, she's so baby. Love her.
Yes. She's small.
Yosh.
She's taller than Naegi.
He is. Huh. Yoko tall.
He's a little bit taller than me.
Mhm.
But like, little bit. Little bit. Ultimate question mark. Yeah, but I'm probably 6 feet by now. I'm not sure about that. Like, it's not impossible for you to have grown after a certain point, but like, people that are born like assigned female at birth tend to stop growing a lot sooner than males, so your height's probably still the same, Nigiri. But yes, get the measuring tape just like you did to Lucas. I can say his
gosh.
name because he's not here.
Okay.
Also, it would be weird if he was here. Lucas just casually watching my streams even though I haven't talked to him in years.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, Hades.
hello.
Welcome.
Hello. Greetings.
Owie.
Yes, my girl, she deserves all of the donuts in the world. Yes.
Swimming pro. You're like average height, Catman, I think. Wait, how tall are you again?
How
I know
tall
you're
are
like a
you? I
little
was
bit.
gonna ask. I was like, wait, how tall are you?
You're like 5'7", aren't you, Catman? Or am I remembering wrong? Yeah, okay. I was right.
Oh, we're the same height.
Yeah. Thank you for the head
Nice.
pats, Hades.
Yay, head pats.
Toko. She's also small. They're all small, frankly. Other than the ones that
Yes.
are tall. You think you're a little taller than that, but you do slouch? Who knows? Not I. I just remember you're like a little bit taller than me, and that's all I got.
Whoa, Sakura's so tall.
Yeah.
See, now that's like as tall as my brother.
For me is small. Okay. But yeah, you are the same height as Hifumi. Which
Yeah.
means you're also the same height as...
The other Hifumi,
Yeah, the
who we
other
do not
Hifumi.
speak of. Okay.
Anyways, going back.
Screaming. Oh.
Okay, Celeste.
Oh, Miss
I'm
Celeste.
a lot closer to her
my
height than I was
gosh.
expecting, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
We know you're tall, stop rubbing it in. Yeah, Nigiri. Jinko fucking Enoshima.
Oh! She's also 5'7".
She has the nice height, though.
Yeah. Okay,
169.
listen. Oh, and noise.
You're gonna go listen to sad music now? Well, don't leave
Oh my
stream.
gosh.
At least keep stream open, okay? Thank you.
Yeah.
The tiniest.
So tiny!
Smallest.
So little tiny! The littlest bean!
You
Little
kinda wish
tiny
you were
bean.
5'7". Yeah, 5'7's a nice height, but that is beside the point. Okay, that's enough.
Tell them, Nike.
Okay. Anyways. Yes, 4'10". 5'7 is a good height, yes.
Yes.
Which is funny, because I, like, have some heels that make me even taller than 5'7", but I digress. Or actually, do I still have those heels? I have one pair of heels still. Yeah. Anyways. At certain points, map and truth bullets may not be available. Which is fair, especially the truth bullets. You can also save and load game data under the system section.
Oh my gosh, for a moment I read that as you can do that under the system, and I was like, okay. The
Oh.
system. I'm fine.
Sure you
Okay,
are.
go on.
Anyways, finally, press the F2 key to review the transcript. This records all pertinent info, so just use this to review comments from everyone involved.
Oh, okay. Reticle!
Some kind of monitor. Erg.
Erg.
Let's do
Ooh.
some kind of lint roller. I guess we're supposed to clean up after ourselves.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Provided lint roller. Yes.
Was the time like, why is everyone shorter than me? Because you're tall. Duh.
Yes.
Bed.
Bed.
There doesn't seem to be anything particularly strange about the bed.
The fact that it's directly in front of the desk? I'm just judging it so hard.
You know what? That is a good point. I never thought about that before.
The bed is not against the wall. Why is
Yeah,
it
it's
set
in the
up
middle
like
of the
that?
room. Hmm.
That's so gross.
Looks like there's something in the drawer. It's a toolkit. It must be brand new. It's still in the shrink wrap. I don't really need it right now, so I'll just leave it here.
They really went,
You
you
need
know
to
what y'all
reorganize
need?
your room.
Tools.
It's a notepad. I guess this
Oh.
girl must have given one to each of us. Keys. This must be the key to the room. My name's written on the keychain. Which means it must be mine, right? I'd better hang on to it for now. I mean, it's your...
Nike, honey, Nike. Trash can.
Just an everyday trash can. I don't see that kind of trapdoor or hidden compartments or anything. I read that wrong, but why did the key kind of look like a gun to me? Good question. I don't have an answer, but good question.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Monokuma
Nice.
coins.
Oh, yeah, Monokuma coins!
Well, now I have to
Yes.
actually, yeah, gotta check everything.
Yes. Okay, I
Yes.
love, like, the giant ass, like, screws with, like, the hex bolts, like, on the
Yeah.
windows. Like, they're ginormous.
Mm-hmm.
They're so huge.
There's some kind
Like,
of
for, like, no reason. That just tickles me for some reason. It's like, yes.
I don't know how that's tickling you, but I digress.
Yeah.
If I
I'm
look at this,
amused by it. I'll say that. How about that?
I was just trying to make a joke that it would be kind of hard to tickle you with a metal rusted bolt, but I digress. You like the hifumi is fascinated by huge bolts. That's fair. A
They
surveillance
are
camera.
just so large.
I hate the idea that someone might be watching me right now. We're not allowed to mess with the camera, so I'd better not make sure I don't touch it.
I had the most feral thought, but we're gonna move on.
Yeah. Oop. This would appear to be the bathroom. Rattle, rattle. Huh? It's not opening. I guess it's locked.
That feels like a problem. The bathroom is just locked.
Yeah.
You cannot pee.
Sure, what with the class nigiri? What?
Oh, me having a feral thought, I think. The thought. Okay, they want to hear the thought. Is I would just go start licking the camera lens.
That's... Why would you do that?
I'm not breaking it. I'm just touching it.
It would not taste good, though.
No,
I imagine not. Probably has a
but
bunch of
hopefully it
dust
would
because
make
it's
it
like on
blurry.
top.
Yes, exactly. To mess with the people on the other side. Be like, okay, there's something wrong with this one.
Anyways. There's a
Yes.
piece of paper hanging up on the wall, which says... Announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Each room's lock has been designed to completely protect against tampering or lick picking.
You said lick picking?
Yeah, I did. I wonder why.
We shouldn't be allowed. Anyway.
Anyways, lock picking. Remaking an individual's room key is quite troublesome, so please make sure not to lose yours. Your room comes furnished with a shower, but please note that the water is turned off at nighttime. Also, the bathrooms in the girls' room include a lock of their own. Fair. Finally, we're prepared a small gift for each of you. For the girls, a sewing kit, and for the boys, a toolkit. 'Cause sexism. The sewing kit
Or?
includes a map of the body's vital organs. One snap will do the job, girls. For the boys, we believe a strong blow to the head with any of the tools should be ample. Oh, thank you so much for subbing, Hades. I appreciate it.
Yay! A sub.
Yay.
Thank you.
Which means I'm definitely gonna get the payout threshold. Yay.
Yatta!
And yeah, wow, this is so gendered.
I
Like
mean,
unnecessarily.
it did come out in 2010, in its slight defense.
That's right. I was gonna ask. I was like, wait, how old is this?
As
Yeah.
old as the first Steins Gate. Anyways,
Oh God.
don't think, just feel, and let's all enjoy ourselves. Hades!
Ah!
Thank you so much
Subcomment!
for the gift.
Subcomment!
Ah, I can't
Yeah.
speak. Thank you so much for the gift subs. I appreciate it so much.
Yay! Beautiful. Thank you.
I have no words. Ah.
I enjoy the pug emote though. Thank you.
Yes. Nuts. I crumpled up the sheet of paper and threw it in the trash, where it belongs. Anyways, plant. Can I interact with the plant?
Plant.
No, I want to
Plant.
interact with the plant.
And I don't think you can. That makes me sad.
That makes me sad too. Is there anything else I haven't bothered yet? I don't think so. I think I got
I think
everything else
so.
besides the main door. Welcome in next. It was Hades that gifted you, so
Welcome
give him a
in.
big ol' thank you.
Yes.
Looks like this door leads
Door.
outside. It's locked. So some of the rooms have locks, huh? I think all of the rooms have locks, and that's why everyone has a key, Naegi? Did it hit your head a little too hard?
Yeah. Oh, he got punched.
Yeah, he got punched and launched across the room.
He's struggling. It's okay.
Yeah. I think I'm starting to understand. This room must be... Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. This is my assigned dorm room. Congratulations for connecting the dots.
You just figured that out?
To be fair, he
Nice.
probably has a concussion.
Oh, okay. That's true.
Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious. So that answers that question. The next question is, what's everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out,
Yes.
and that's to get out of here.
Yes, go bother your classmates. Do it.
Grandma's cookies. I actually made cookies earlier today.
Yeah.
Leave the area? Yes. I rushed out of the room to meet up with all the others. But there was something waiting for me there. Someone. I think that's what that said,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, it did.
I'm so good at reading.
Oh,
It was like something out of an old TV show. Wham.
ow. Ah. I don't know who that was. What was it? Sayaka? Yeah, it's Sayaka.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Sayaka?
Wow, voices.
Yeah.
Other than our own.
Sorry.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Oh my god, he sounds like such a little dweeb.
Okay.
I mean, he is one, so.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly.
No.
Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt?
You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. I know how I look, but I've actually built some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage.
Oh yeah, if you are an idol, you have to be like fit.
Yeah. That's good then.
What? Are you okay? You know, from when Mondo hit you?
You could definitely pick up Naegi, even. Well, could you?
Yes. Portable boy.
You
Small
could,
boy.
but could Nigiri?
Oh.
I'm not sure about that, Nigiri.
Oh.
Anyways. That's true. I got knocked out right there in front of everyone. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning. Do you have any strength at all, Nigiri? No offense. You're just a little noodle. A cute noodle, but a noodle.
Makoto.
I'm not gonna say that again.
That's fair. Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong here. That's what I tell myself every day.
That's good.
A noodle. Good. Are you a good noodle?
A ramen noodle, perhaps.
Nigiri is a good noodle.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I was kind of worried.
Thanks.
Yes.
Yes, you are a good noodle.
Yes.
I think that means we need to give you a star. Yes, we need to give Nigiri a star.
Yes. Do it.
Where's my star? Exactly.
Stay tuned. I don't know.
Mhm.
By the way, what are you doing here?
Actually, I came to get you.
You came to get me?
Listen.
I love that, like, you can see his door and it has, like, the little, like, cheap pixelated Makoto on it. It's
Yeah.
very iconic.
You can see the other room down the hall too.
Yes, beautiful.
Well, if you really are feeling better, I was hoping you could come to the dining hall.
The dining hall?
You see.
After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. We decided it would be more effective if we split up to investigate. So we agreed to get together later on and talk about what we'd each found out.
You used to have very tiny upper body strength when you were active in sports, but not any time? I think you mean
Probably
anymore.
anymore. Yeah.
But yeah, when you were active in sports, that would do it, yeah. So does that mean it's almost time to get back together? If that's what's going on, then of course I'll go with you.
That's good.
Good. I'll go on ahead and meet you at the dining hall then.
She's not just gonna walk with him?
Nope. It's time to explore Mondo Room.
Yeah. The character directions in this game are so funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't find a star, but you found a Dorito.
A Dorito!
All the
If you put if you
You
put
will the
Doritos
cat.
together, they'll make a star.
You will the cat nigiri. Good luck.
Oh, I think I will, animals. I'm so glad you got that.
You'll the cat a Dorito.
Stop! This chat is becoming chaos. Oh my god. Oh. Are you sure, honey?
I mean, I don't doubt it. You don't really drink nigiri.
No, that's
This is
Oxy's
just how you
problem.
are.
Mm.
Anyways, it looks like there's some kind of nameplate. The doors themselves all look pretty much the same. You're not gonna read the nameplate? Fucker. Idiot.
I'm pretty sure he does the same thing with all of the doors.
Maybe. Only one way to find out. Yep.
Yep.
Wow. That's one way to cut budget, I guess.
Miss Kyoko.
I like her. She's so orpal.
I'll take the cat and Dorito. Well, you can take the cat, but you gotta come get it. Good luck with that, nigger, since you can't drive.
Who can't drive? What?
Nigiri.
Oh.
And look at all the other rooms. Sayoko.
It's the
Hey,
same
GUIs.
thing each time.
But what if one of them has a, like, Monokuma coin? I need that for the gachas for prizes and
Okay.
presents.
I love Pixel Junko. Look at her, she's so small.
Yes, I love Junko.
Blessed. Same? Like, she's completely, like, well, no, I can't,
Yeah,
I
no
stopped myself
spoilers,
this time.
no spoilers. Don't spoil.
No. But, like, I love her.
Yes.
Yes.
Dog.
Here it comes.
Thank you, Hades.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is so loud. Perks of being desensitized to it.
Oh, the little Sakura looks so angry.
Yes.
Wonderful. Oh, the hall is like U-shaped. Okay, I was wondering where all the other rooms were. I was like, wait a second.
Oh, yeah.
Very interesting.
What did you even hear? On somebody's stars. Everything all at once. Yep.
Everything.
All the characters in
mean-
OnStar sing on somebody's stars.
Yeah. Because when you open the game, like one of the characters will say "Ensemble Stasu Musiku," um, but that's all 49 characters saying it at once. It's a little intense.
Everyone's meeting
What
up
is
at the
that
dining-
door with the trash can on it? That's my room.
No. Everyone's meeting up at the dining hall. I should head there myself. Eventually.
A little, yeah, I know.
Plants. Trees and plants.
Please and plants. Cookies. Spooky cookies.
How many cookies
Yeah.
do you get? None.
Wow. Please do.
You can have 2. That's fine. But only 2.
Wow.
Anyways, this is the boys' bathroom. I'll have to make sure and remember it's here. But don't you have your own person? Whatever. Actually, yeah, why are there these outdoor bathrooms? Because they... Oh, is it because it's like it's just the shower?
Maybe, or just like it's a school. So, you know, if you're
But
not,
it's so close to the dorms.
That's
so
true.
like...
no, that's a good question. I don't know. The layout of the school doesn't make sense. Were you expecting it to make sense?
Fair. Nigiri, do you intend to learn manual? I don't... Can you see? This is the girls' bathroom. It's not really all that useful to me. Or is it? Yep. Look, stairs we can't use. And blocked off room. Danger, keep out. Rattle, rattle. The door
Oh my
won't
god, I love
budge.
that he just like tries the door.
Yeah.
Like, did you see the sign?
It must be locked. I'd love to find out where those stairs lead, but there's no way past the gate. What's the point of having stairs if you're just gonna block them off? Because that's for later content. Duh, silly.
What is that little door? Laundry.
Laundry.
Laundry. It looks like Monokuma wrote that himself.
Might have.
Darn.
Everyone's meeting up at the dining hall. I should head there myself. Oh, come on, you don't want to explore and get Monokuma coins?
Plains'
Bath.
bath. Cave out.
Looks like I can't get in there. I mean, you
You
probably
think?
could if you tried. That's the dining hall, so that's progress. This is where the classrooms and stuff are. I don't have any reason to go that way right now. I should meet up with everyone at the dining hall. Fine then, you spoil sport. I can't interact with the sign. I mean, I guess, yeah, you could teach automatic too, but... Teaching auto is that much easier. There's one less pedal to consider. Fair.
I bet I could teach someone to drive.
Amazing.
Just automatic though. I don't have drive stick yet. I dropped my phone. Don't worry.
Your poor phone, what did it ever do to you?
It fell off my lap. Don't worry. It's fine.
Yeah, rest in peace, phone. If I want a beetle, because most beetles are stick, are they? Learn something new every day.
Oh. I also learned that.
Watch Spooky come in with a paragraph. Anyways,
Weirdly, yes. Oh, okay.
this must be the dormitory dining hall.
It looks pretty clean, so that's good. I guess that's not really important right now, with us being prisoners here and all.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody was there waiting for us. You don't really have much choice. I guess we should just wait here for now.
Okay, let's just wait here.
Huh? You heard that?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
I mean,
I forgot about that too.
You can get a Mini
Uh,
Cooper. Mini Coopers are cute. They are cute.
they are cute. I heard they're not super safe though. Like if you get in an accident, you're not gonna win.
Hmm.
Rip.
Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition.
Is it really just intuition? It's kind of sudden, I know, but here comes a tutorial.
Oh boy.
Right now, I'd like to talk about reactions. You're gonna be
Wow.
talking to Sayaka, right? You don't have much of a choice here.
As opposed to.
Well, while you're talking to her, some purple words are gonna appear. Here's how they work. Right-click. Reaction. Oh, are you familiar with reactions? I can just look at the images and figure it out. Is anything super safe though? Good point, Catman. Well, just in case, let me explain. When purple words show up, if you press the right mouse button, you'll go into reaction mode. Oh, is this gonna be an endless
What?
loop?
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh no, it's not.
Okay.
Okay, thank God.
Ugh.
We were
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh
I'm just
no,
kidding.
here it comes.
At this point, you can use the WASD buttons to make a selection and the left mouse button to confirm it. Also, when it comes to that dialogue, you can review whatever you talked about to look for more info. Talking to the person about things like this is called a reaction. Okay, do your best to enjoy your ever-important school life. Have you gone ahead and used it already? Well, that's just wonderful. Make sure you keep it in mind as the story keeps on moving forward.
I love how like the other characters stand there and they look like cardboard cutouts.
Yeah, it's pretty iconic.
It is very iconic, yes.
This is one of the models Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing the school crest. I don't even want to think about when he might show up on that thing next. Or...
Boop, 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 boop.
His laugh is so much more iconic in the Japanese version, but you know.
Yeah. The surveillance camera. Hey, that Diesel might be watching right now. Yep, okay. Aha! This is why I
Nice.
check. This is why I
Yes.
check everything.
It's for the coins.
For the gotcha. No matter what game you play, you're still in gotcha mode. Don't play gotcha, kids.
Anyways, I'm not gonna go wandering around. I'm just gonna wait here patiently.
Of course, because you're a good boy, Naegi.
So what time is it right now?
No hands?
9:23.
What the
Nope. No
stupid
hands.
clock? Okay.
What? 7 o'clock at night? How can you read the... whatever.
I'm so. Oh, it's just a graphics choice. I was like convinced that there were no hands on the clock, and I was so confused. Beautiful.
Okay, anyways, back to Sayaka. You were unconscious for a pretty long time.
I see. Without being able to look out a window, I've lost all sense of time. If I had to stay in this place for too long, I might just go crazy. That is a little bit of the point. Anything else now?
Le
That we
menu?
haven't- You won't let me.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't look like it, no.
Well,
Hey,
By the way, Makoto.
huh? What is it?
Oh, well, it's just... I know this is kind of continuing the self-introduction thing, but I wanted to ask you something.
Which?
Struggles. I'm pretty sure you can probably do both, right?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't remember. It's been too long. I haven't played it since 2017, so...
That's fair.
Let's start with the presumption that you can't.
Okay. Yeah, select that one. I don't know.
Okay. What did you want to ask me?
Makoto, did you happen to go to Blackroot Junior High?
Were you maybe in class 2?
Yeah, actually, I was.
I knew it! I went there too! I was in class 4 though. Do you remember me?
Do I remember? It is early. Wow. Have good sleeps though, Catman. Thank you so much for dropping in, and I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
sure
you.
we will have a nice rest of stream. You can watch the VOD later. Be it
Yeah.
on here or YouTube, whatever.
Yes, and the plan is that I will continue to be here for Danganronpa streams, so
Yeah, too
there will
many.
be more fun shenanigans next week
Yes.
too.
But yes, sleep well. Tomorrow we'll be doing more watch along in the server, so
Oh yeah, that too.
I'll let you know when we start that.
Yay!
Yep, more Spy Family.
Yes, so precious.
Yes, I will let you know. Even back in middle school, she was the celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? Almost as surprising as her question was. That's pretty surprising. That she remembered me.
Quack.
We never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was.
Hey,
Hey, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me.
We went to the same school for 3 years. Of course I remember.
Well, that's true, but there were lots of students in our grade, right? Plus, I've never been the type of person to really stand out. I'm average at everything, and all my hobbies are totally normal. Even normal would call me boring.
Oh, what are you talking about? You're so strange.
It's strange, that's...
What was that? I don't even know. There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
She started giggling even louder. That somehow mysterious smile of hers made my heart grow calmer. Her smile was the nicest smile I'd ever seen.
that's good.
Anyway, I'm really glad that I know somebody here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all this. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
You're amazing, Makoto.
Oh,
No, I'm really not. I'm nothing at all compared to all you ultimates.
But you're the one that helped me find my courage again. Not any of those ultimate students.
Thank you for saying that.
Okay.
And to thank you for helping me out, I'm going to become your ultimate assistant.
Huh? My assistant?
Yep, I'm your assistant now. I'm going to help you out as much as I can, so let's get out of here together.
When she says things like that, it just gets me pumped up.
I love Sayaka. She's like a little weird, and like I love that for her.
Yeah.
I can't believe no one's here yet, but I'm sure they'll start showing up soon.
Almost like he'd timed it. Ah, Taka threw open the dining hall doors right as Sayaka said that.
There he is.
Ah, Makoto, Sayaka. So you two got here first, huh?
How unfortunate.
Too bad. I was sure I'd beat everyone here. I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirit yet. Well, I won't give up. Next time I swear I'll win no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail.
Whoa, my guy. Like breathe for just a second, okay? Huh.
That's a bit much, don't you think?
Yeah.
And soon after that, everyone else came strolling in one after another. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered in the dining hall.
Yay, party!
Okay, it looks like everyone's here. Time to start the meeting. Let's all go around and share what we found out during our respective investigations. The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here.
Hold on a sec.
Wait, hold on a sec.
What are you talking about?
What's wrong?
What about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl? Oh yeah, Kyoko!
What about her?
She's not here.
What? I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen.
I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her?
But everyone just shook their heads.
Wait, so nobody's seen her?
Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because...
Yes, indeed.
She's busy being mysterious. Obviously.
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting, how you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. Boo, boo, boo. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible.
Is it possible? Was she really... No, I'm just overthinking things. Darn it, Kyoko. You're really gonna be late like this on the first day of school? Not only is she late, she didn't tell anyone she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait.
Oh my god, Ishimaru, it's just dinner. See, thank you, Junko.
You're being a real jackass right now, you know that?
Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything.
You hear me?
Now then, I declare that the first session of the Hope's Peak Academy briefing meetings has begun.
Makoto, actually, first of all... I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say.
Okay, let's do that.
You know,
Huh? What's up?
I feel like I really have become your personal assistant, don't you agree? I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I'll give it everything I've got.
No, you've already done so much as my assistant. Who to talk to first?
Ooh.
Hifumi first, maybe? Or no, can't talk to him.
Oh.
Okay, I don't think this that. Okay. There's only one right option.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Well, fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's been going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but
You see,
Byakuya and Taka each went off on their own, and so did Kyoko.
Who should we ask about?
Byakuya, because Taka just talks all on his own. Byakuya doesn't say shit.
Fair enough. I wanted to try and find some clue as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here. But unfortunately, I made no such discoveries. That's all from me. Really? That's it? If I'd uncovered anything, naturally I would have more to say, but I didn't, so I don't. Right, understood. Can I click on anyone else? No? Not yet? Okay.
Okay, so since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's been going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but
you see,
Byakuya and Taka each went off on their own, and so did Kyoko. Oh, I see. Now you can select Taka. Interesting.
Okay, it seems like... Because, like, with the earlier one, there's multiple options, but you can only pick the one, so I guess it'll vary on whether or not you can do.
Yeah.
Or maybe when you're information gathering, you can pick more than one.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Oh. I spent some time looking around the dormitory and... There I made the discovery of the century. I found that there was exactly one room for each person.
Well, yeah, I figured that out before anything else.
Yeah.
Each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already. And each room key was attached to a keychain with the owner's name precision etched onto it.
Which confirms that the room I was in earlier is, in fact, my room. You saw the name, whatever.
And plus,
Yeah. And Chihiro and I found out that all the rooms are totally soundproof. Your next door neighbor could scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing. Well, each room also had a private bathroom, which could also lock. But it looked like there were only locks on the bathrooms in the girls' dorms.
Huh? The one who checked my bathroom door before definitely seemed like it was locked.
I thought about that too.
That's weird. I should double check that later. Hello?
Meow?
My mouse is not talking to my computer.
Mouse, wake up. Hello?
Whoa. Not like this.
No.
Let me exit the app for a moment. No, mouse is... Or, you know, mouse isn't doing things here either. God damn it.
Huh.
Turn off mouse. Turn mouse back on. No? Are you kidding me?
No.
Connection lost. Yeah, no shit. Can you reconnect?
Technical difficulties, please stand by.
I can't even change the scene if I wanted to because I can't click.
Oh no.
Hello? Please reconnect. Why this? Yeah, F indeed. I wonder if I could press a different button to proceed. Does enter work? No. Space?
Hey,
Okay,
come
space
on.
works. Oh no,
Oh.
space is auto. Fuck.
Oh.
Spooky, can you save the day and provide me a wired mouse?
Hmm.
This is so sad.
Rip.
Rip indeed. I still haven't heard back from Fanime, by the way. Like, no emails or anything.
That's weird.
It's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well talk while this is happening.
Yeah.
What's
Well,
it like
actually-
having a mouse that doesn't randomly disconnect?
It's nice.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. No, the only time it has problems is when it like runs out of battery. But that like this mouse's battery lasts forever. It's nice. I have a little Logitech mouse.
Mm.
It is wireless. It just has like the little like a little USB thing
Yeah,
that you plug
the
in,
USB
and then
dongle.
I forget that word exists.
That is the word you were searching for, yes.
That is the word I'm searching for. And yeah, it's been working pretty good. When we hang out on Sunday, maybe I can take you to somewhere you can get a new mouse.
Maybe.
Yeah. Suddenly lately, I feel like you've been having that problem a lot.
Yeah, cause like, it was
I feel
already
kinda
kind of a
bad.
thing with my mouse where it would like automatically disconnect, and
Okay.
then like, but it would reconnect as soon as like wiggled the mouse around.
Oh, like it would like wake up.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
So like, I don't know why this is happening now. I have had this one for a little while now, so maybe that's why.
Oh,
But,
okay.
Like, I think I spent no more than $20 on it.
Gotcha.
But also another thing with it is it doesn't have like the dongle like most Bluetooth mice does. It's just
Oh.
Bluetooth already like integrated.
It's the
in
mouse
it.
itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then mine's not Bluetooth, it's just whatever wireless thingy it is.
The dongle works with Bluetooth, my dear.
Dingle dangle dongle dingle. Dingle dangle bingle bongle dingle dangle. Do I have a problem? Maybe? Oh, I have a question actually. What does low latency mean in this context? Spooky.
Spooky, could you please provide me a wired mouse? Pretty please.
Yes, so we could continue the game. That would be very nice.
It would be.
Onegaishimasu.
Yes, pretty please. You can have another.
Oh! Okay. We have had latency explained, and now we are waiting for a mouse. 10 out of 10.
Meow. Meow 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 meow.
Meow 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 meow.
Meow meow.
Hee hee hee.
Did you know? Yeah.
What is this thing? What is that? What is he? We don't understand what he is. Oh, it's a figure. Okay. Oh!
To
Yatta.
be on the safe side, I'll do a little savey save.
That
Just in
sounds
case
fun.
something goes stupid. Things have a tendency to go stupid.
Go crazy, go stupid?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There's 114 possible gifts.
Ah. Okay, don't scroll through all of them. I will cry.
How hard?
So hard.
Oh, the school crest.
Oh.
I didn't realize that counted as a present.
Oh. Proof that you I am gonna bite you.
Do it.
Stop it. No.
Scrolled through all of them. What are you gonna do?
What? I forgot what I was gonna say. Hollers. I'm gonna just holler at you so much.
Oh boy.
I need to leave.
Aha! Okay. Mouse lives again.
Yay!
Somehow. Ugh. I did already try turning it off and on again, but I just did it again for the fuck of it and it worked. Okay. Definitely should get a new mouse, because this... Ugh.
Ugh.
Anyways. Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us. They're assuming we're gonna be here a while.
Quiet down and listen.
Well, better to have than have not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals.
That can't be all you have to report, can it, Mr. Honor Student?
That's all for my report. Let's move on to whoever's next. Yeah,
And your boy. Why are you like this?
Because he is a dumb.
A little.
Look at those trees outside. They're very tree.
Thank you for your observation, Sakyu.
Of course.
10 out of 10. Oh my gosh, it's these. Yeah, I'll do it again. Okay, so since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's been going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but
You see,
Byakuya and Taka each went off on their own, and so did Kyoko. Oh, why is it the same again? Oh, okay. It looks like Leon, Hiro, Junko, and Chihiro all grouped up together. Okay. I see. We went all up and down the school, double checking the windows in all the hallways and classes. We wanted to see if we could get any of those metal plates to come off. I love the freckles. Oh my god, so cute. And what happened was...
Nothing. Not a damn thing. We can get a single one to budge even a little bit.
what should I do?
there wasn't any hope of escape anywhere. The school really has been totally cut off.
This is bad.
This sucks.
I just noticed that, like, her ties dots. Like, I always just assumed they were just dots, but no, they're little bears.
Her tie is little bears?
Yeah, little
That's
black
so
bears.
cute! Oh my god, they are! That's so cute! I also thought it was dots for, like,
Yeah.
the longest time.
Wow.
These little bears are so cute.
Anyways.
It really sucks! It sucks! What the hell are we gonna do?
Hey, come on.
God damn, calm down. You're starting to make me nervous.
Too late.
Should I just
Okay,
click
so...
till the next
Yeah,
part?
you can just click.
Okay.
I won't go through it all again.
You don't want to read it all over again.
I mean, okay. The same goes for Hina, Sakura, and Mondo. Celeste, Toko, and Hifumi were left over, so they joined up. We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over.
Sorry.
But we didn't find a thing. Sorry.
Yo,
I went back to the main hall, thinking maybe we could do something about that giant hunk of metal.
what?
But even with Sakura and me both, it wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks and chairs and nothing.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
hard as, like, metal.
Thank you, Mondo. Very perceptive. Well, yes, it is metal.
Anyway, if we're gonna get out of here, it's not gonna be through there.
I feel like I could just cry. But no! I have to hold it in! I have to manage my hydration! So too girly. I shall tell you what happened next. It has nothing to do with communicating with the outside world, but it's still worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor. But there were gates there, we couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out. In other words, at this point, we are only able to search the first floor.
However,
We can further assume that there's potentially something above the second floor as well. And if that's the case, there is at least a chance it may lead to a way out. Okay, isn't this
Definitely.
building like huge?
Yeah, there's like 5 floors.
Yeah, yeah.
A floor per chapter.
Alright. Sayaka talking again, of course.
Yep.
You see,
Oh yes.
let's see.
If I'm being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one. I wonder why. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym.
Most unfortunate.
Honestly, we are not exactly the types to go running around like a school like a gaggle of junior detectives.
What the hell's wrong with you?
What the hell were you thinking, just sitting around the gym the whole time? Well, it's not like any of you invited me along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. I blame you for leaving me out. It's your fault.
What the?
If you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something. Yeah, forget it. Like I'd want to go anywhere with a dirty slut like you. Wow, Toko, rude. Slut? Your mind is as thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach.
Are you for real?
I don't even know how to react. How could you say something so awful to someone you just met?
Hey, come on.
Alright guys, everyone just calm down, okay? All this stress is bad for your skin, you know?
Yeah, I'm like not sure how hard to lean into like Valley Girl for Junko, so I'm still kind of working that out.
Very hard.
Oh, very hard. Okay.
Yeah.
That's true. Ah, yes. Yeah, it sounds like you two are so close now you're fighting like sisters.
I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka.
Hey,
So that's what they have to say, huh? Then I guess I'm the only one left.
Look,
Yes. I went and had a look around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen, and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff.
that's good.
I guess we don't have to worry about food at least.
Sure, for now. But even with all that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last?
This line came out of nowhere. You can just eat sesame seeds or something.
Huh? What am I, a parakeet?
yes.
I don't think we have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. That's wildly convenient. At least that's what Monokuma said. You saw him?
Okay.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge, told me that, then disappeared again.
That's
Of course he
does.
did. Yeah. He was so fast, I can't believe someone could have been moving him around with a remote control.
That's
A weaponized toy that can just appear from nowhere. I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not.
but
What, was everything okay? He didn't, like, try to eat you or anything? Eat her?
What do you mean by that? I mean, when you say eat, what kind of eating are we talking about?
He's so horrible. Also, isn't his actual title, like, Ultimate, like, Dojinshi Artist or something like that?
Yeah, fanfic writer.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Okay, okay.
And you wouldn't lead with seeing Monokuma because he literally just says like, oh yeah, the fridge replenishes all by itself and then yeet it out. Like,
Yeah,
it's only so relevant.
yeah. Come on, man.
Hey, you bastard.
What the hell, fatty? You're acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude.
Actually,
Not like there's a good kind of drunk dude.
Hey, stop screwing around, all of you. Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die any second.
She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something or... A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo.
You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on. I don't know who it is.
Oh.
Oh, yes! Okay. Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation?
Kyoko, where the heck have you been? We've already started the meeting without you. She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. Huh? What's this?
It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy.
A map?
A map?
What the? Where did you find this?
Wow.
It doesn't matter where I found it.
It does matter. You're really freaking us out right now.
But more important,
Never mind that. What's it mean?
it would seem...
Just look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out in precisely the same way as Hope's Peak Academy.
So what you're saying is, this really is Hope's Peak Academy?
It's true.
Well, in terms of its construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it.
Renovations?
However,
I don't know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor. But then, this really is Hope's Peak. We didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place.
So stupid, it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elite are supposed to come and learn?
But if this really is Hope's Peak, where are all the other students?
Hey, come on guys, let's just stop talking about all this, you know, negative stuff. But aren't you worried? Things don't look good. Worried? What's there to be worried about? I mean, this is all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put this all together, right? Man, if I got stressed every time something like this happened, I'd have an ectoplasm shooting out of my mouth.
You know?
Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and everything will work itself out.
what's your problem?
What's your problem? Why are you laughing? What's so funny? I am just happy, that is all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find a way out, didn't find who's behind this. We still have no idea what's going on.
Oh,
Huh? Is it not crystal clear to you what is going on?
are you okay with this?
It is perfectly obvious that we have been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out.
None of us had any response to that. We didn't want to accept that reality, but it was staring us right in the face.
You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying not to think about it. No way out. We're trapped here. What are we supposed to do?
It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill.
Stop it!
Don't even joke about that. Everyone just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what to do from here.
Seems like...
There's gotta be something we can do.
All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on. I love her little pose.
Yeah.
With like the folded hands like hee Ara ara ojo-sama. Very good. Live here? Are you saying we should just accept it? No, baby.
Understand?
A lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. I mean, she's not wrong.
Yeah.
Survival is not based on who is the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt.
Actually,
As someone who has come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion.
What?
Huh? What do you mean?
We all understand that we are trapped here, which means we will be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding nighttime, right?
Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly.
Let's see.
So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own.
What do you mean?
Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night. I would like to make it official. But why?
Are you okay with this?
The way things are now, every time night comes, we will all start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid someone might try to come and kill us. What? If we have to worry about that night after night for who knows how long, it will wear us down in no time.
I see.
So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure.
Indeed.
However, unlike the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We all have to agree to follow it.
What can we do?
I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's like the old Gothalita said, without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct. So true, Queen. Yes.
On behalf of the men here, I agree to comply. God damn it, dude.
What?
Hey, you can't just decide to speak for us.
This is fine.
So everyone is in agreement? Good. And if you will excuse me. Huh? Wait, where are you going?
Let's see.
It is almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives.
I hope you are well.
So, goodbye.
Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seemed so natural, I couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her.
So I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like. I should just, like, pinch my nose when I read his lines. Oh my goodness. Adaptability. So, Mr. Chairman, what next? One person already left.
Well then, what say we call an end to today's meeting? Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning.
Do we really have to stay the night here?
What can we do?
Oh, we don't have a choice. We can't go for long without getting some sleep.
This sucks.
So, we just have to give up.
That's all fine and good for today, but what do we do tomorrow?
So in the end,
Our only option is to split up and look around again, and let everyone know if we find anything. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Then we're done for today? Good, I'm exhausted.
With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms.
Makoto, are you ready to call it a day?
Yeah, let's go.
I do love the weird, like, almost like paper folding animation that pops up whenever, like, it changes rooms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's...
Yes.
Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? No, that's right. I just check the bathroom one more time before we go to bed. Only the girls' bathrooms should have locks on them, right?
The bathroom.
Yes, the bathroom. Alright, let's open it up. Rattle, rattle. It's no use. It really is locked.
What? This is wrong, not locked.
Holy crap.
Monokuma jump scare.
Yeah.
Also, like, my thought, I was like, can't you just try your key to unlock it?
I mean, I guess,
Like,
but
get his name on it? I don't know. Anyway.
Geez, talk about an overreaction. It's like you just saw a ghost or something. Like some kind of robot there. Ghost.
what are you doing here?
Naegi, this is super duper majorly bad. So bad it's almost magical. Ultra magical, awful attack. In point of fact, I acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame.
Wait, so the reason it won't open isn't because it's locked? The door just doesn't fit?
Hey,
Didn't you see the notice? What, can't you read? The bathrooms in the boys' rooms don't have locks. I mean, a lock on a boy's bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think?
Gets another
Oh my
stay of
God.
Hotel 6.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Well, it's not that it's pointless, I guess, but I'm no expert on the birds and the bees and all that. Anyway, there's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door. And that's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? So you just gotta turn the doorknob, then lift up while you pull.
yes, indeed.
Go ahead, give it a try.
Turn the knob and lift the door up while I pull. When I did that, the door opened without a problem.
Monokuma explains how to open a door.
Yeah.
Oh, see? It opened right up. Isn't that crazy though? Your door's the only one that doesn't fit quite right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But looks like you're not lucky at all.
Literally, it's just a bathroom door. It's not that big of a deal. Like, so the door doesn't, like, open properly. But you just explain how to open it. It's not that big of a deal.
Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore.
Hey, wait. Dots.
Hmm?
Damn it.
Stupid bear.
Ding dong, ding dong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Wait.
Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do now is try and get some sleep. While still mumbling to myself, I collapsed into bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. It's not that I was ready for bed exactly, I was just utterly exhausted. It was as if I'd spent an entire day staring at a TV watching movies.
Yeah, you also got knocked out.
Yeah, possible concussion.
Yeah. Like, bro, it's okay. Go to bed. Like, please do.
Or like some kind of illusion where I'd been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've suddenly been dropped into. So this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up, I'd realize it was all a dream? It's kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. Actually, that'd be the best. Aren't you supposed to stay awake when you have a concussion? I don't know. I've never been concussed, to my knowledge.
Depends on how bad the concussion is.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. I have had a bad concussion.
Yeah, I remember the story.
Yes. Um, but I did end up like going to sleep like at nighttime, and then I like woke up during the night and was like, oh shoot, my head hurts. So
Oh dear.
I was okay, but it was, yeah, do not recommend.
You heard it here first, folks. Do not
Don't
recommend
get a
getting
concussion.
concussed.
Just don't. Just avoid that, you know.
That's,
More dots.
I guess, Monokuma Theater. I love this shit.
Oh yes.
In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher. But when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier today was absolutely splendid. Thank you all very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope Speak Academy and strive to refine your ideals.
I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow.
Ding dong bing bong.
I love that you love to say it.
I do, it's funny.
It is.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Literally, if I had to wake up to that, I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, shut up. Oh my god.
Things to play at our next sleepover to wake you up.
I'd be so mad.
It would be funny.
I would eat your phone.
Good luck. Anyways. Apparently it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, what should I do now? Thoughts?
Be Nike.
Maybe I should go find Sayaka, and we can figure out where to go from here together. She did say she's my assistant now. Okay, it's decided. I'm gonna head to her room. With a newfound determination, I left my room. Excuse me, sir?
Ishimaru, why are you here? His eyebrows extend off the edge of his face in some of his like CG moments or sprites in some of his sprites.
Okay, I was gonna say like they're normal with this one.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
like
yeah,
here,
right there.
look at the
Yeah,
eyebrows,
beautiful.
the most intense eyebrows. He's like permanently frowning,
Yeah.
and like, you know, I admire the dedication, but also I'm like, aren't you like 16? Like, relax.
Good morning, Makoto. Good morning. Yes, morning greetings are quite a delight. Such an energizing way to start the day.
You understand?
Now then, let's make sure we both do our very best throughout the day. Sure. I wonder if he's always like this.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, he is.
Unfortunately. Nyum. Is there anyone else hanging around?
No. I love that you just like go off on an adventure to see if there's anyone else.
Listen, I gotta collect all the Monokuma coins.
I understand.
There's a doorbell next to the door. I guess I should use that.
Oh, that's what those little rectangles are. Okay. For some reason, I could not parse what that was.
It's okay. Dots.
Dots.
Hello?
Good morning, Sayaka.
Hi, Makoto.
Oh, Makoto! Perfect timing!
Huh?
Listen.
Listen, I have a favor to ask.
A favor?
I was just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to come with me? Maybe we could talk.
Yeah, sure. Where are you headed?
Oh, I've been thinking that there might be something around here I could use for self-defense.
Self-defense?
Well, I mean, whoever's keeping us here could show up and attack us any time. You never know.
Whoever trapped us here. Whoever presented us with the rules for murdering each other. Whoever put us in this insane position. She's right. We never know when they might attack.
So I just want to be able to protect myself, no matter what happens.
A weapon to protect yourself. Well, now that I think about it, that display case in the gym entryway had a bunch of stuff. Maybe.
Use the lint roller. I will lint roll you to death.
Oh dear.
Oh, the gym? Okay, let's go.
Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Yeah, that.
Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition.
Am I really so easy to predict?
Yes.
Anyway, we should head to the gym. For anyone who just hates walking around the school, we've got some good news. You can now teleport using the map section of the handbook menu. It's as simple as opening the map menu and choosing where you want to go. However, you can only teleport to hallways and marked waypoints. Plus, you can't teleport to places you haven't been or places that are blocked off. And depending on the certain story moments, there'll be times when you won't be able to teleport at all. Finally, try not to teleport inside any walls. There's a chance you could get lost. Forever.
Oh my god. Well, alright then.
I'm wondering if that might be related to Steins Gate, just because... Yeah, like the gel people. Like, I'm pretty sure one of them was in a wall.
Oh god. Ah.
Anyways.
Wait, are these both Spike Chunsoft games?
Yeah, they're both Spike Chainsaw.
That's right. Wait, oh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I just got like a chill up my spine. That's so worrisome. Holy crap. I don't like that. Odd. Okay, moving on.
Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay.
I'll try, I guess.
Can we bother anyone else? I guess this is Byakuya's room. I don't really have anything to talk to him about right now. Well then.
Tell them, Naigi.
And this is gonna be the same thing, just insert name
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
huh? Oh, Sayaka jump scare. Hi, was not expecting you directly behind me.
She is just blue.
I can talk to her.
Yeah.
Hey,
We're going to the gym, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Good, then let's get moving.
That literally, like, gave me a startle, though. I was not expecting her to be right behind me like that.
Oh.
I mean, even if you needed to talk to him, he's right there. I
He
wonder if
is
says
literally
something
right
different.
there. Oh.
Yeah, okay, it's gonna be the same. You just completely ignore Sayaka being there. Junko, same thing. Toko, same thing.
I don't think you're gonna get anything different from doing it now.
I mean, it's actually addressing their names.
Yeah?
I just...
I think it's so funny how they call Ishimaru Taka.
Hifumi jump scare.
Hifumi jump scare.
But yeah.
Because it's like, Taka Ishimaru, and then they just call him Taka.
I mean, it is more convenient.
Yeah. And I think of him as like Ishimaru.
That's fair.
Yeah. Just, I don't know. I don't even remember when I first, like, started engaging with, like, Danganronpa content, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy. Whatever that noise is.
Fair.
I don't know, he kind of just made it.
Yeah.
Most suspicious.
Mr. Naegi, Miss Maizono, where are the two of you off to? A man and woman growing closer.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
I feel like Maggie's like, can't you just like be normal?
Basically.
No.
Like when two people are stuck in a hostage situation and over the course of the story they fall in love.
That's called like trauma bonding, Hifumi. Don't do that.
There's really no other way to express it but to say,
I feel as if...
how very poetic.
Thoughts?
Nagi's so done.
Makoto, do you have any idea what he's talking about?
Nope. I don't have a clue.
As
I
it
like
should
how
be.
they're
Hey,
Imagine Hifumi says that to like literally every like AMAB AFAB pair he sees walking around and they're all like, what is wrong with you?
I mean, probably.
Oh boy.
We're going to the gym, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Good, then let's get moving.
Okay.
Stop clicking on every door!
I have
Naegi!
to. I have to click all the doors.
Naegi, I swear to God!
hey,
Naegi, I'm gonna Miku you into oblivion!
For real?
Koto! That's the girls' bathroom!
Huh? Oh yeah. Sorry, I got confused.
Do you need glasses? Come on, we have to concentrate.
See, this is
Okay,
why I
that
click
was
every
different.
door.
Yeah, okay. Oh look! Celeste jump scare.
I hope you are well.
Well, hello. I hope the two of you are having a nice day.
Okay.
Good morning, Celeste. Exchanging such common greetings is somehow strange,
Is that okay?
given the circumstances and everything.
You know, sometimes you scare me a little.
Well, I'm off.
I love Celeste so much.
Same.
Dots.
Hey,
Shall we get going?
Yeah. To the next door to click.
Oh my gosh.
Can I run? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you can. Oh yeah, that makes sense. A little. He's gonna rattle it again.
Naegi, what the fuck are you doing?
Nope, she has nothing to say about that door.
She doesn't say anything. Okay, but I think I like my response really.
Yeah.
We're going to the gym, right? Good, then let's get moving.
I'm sorry, I'm having so much fun with this.
Naegi,
glad
why
you
do
have
you want to go
fun.
to the baths? We're going to the gym. Can't it wait?
hey,
We're going to the gym, right? Please, can't we just go to the stupid gym, Naegi? Oh my gosh. Oh, I love this part. It's all the pink lights. Yes. Makoto? If you're looking for the door to the gym, this isn't it.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry about that.
Do you need glasses, Makoto?
Maybe.
This is class 1A. It's not the gym. I'm sorry.
Rattle, rattle.
Rattle, rattle.
Door won't budge. Must be locked. Toko jump scare.
Makoto, I swear to God, if you try one more door that's not the gym, you're gonna be the first victim. I'm sorry.
I'm having too much fun with this.
I love this.
Store!
Oh, hey,
I
we can
want to
go
go
in
to the
here.
store! Store!
This is where the gachapon
Yeah!
is. And Junko. Hi.
Junko! Junko's at the
It's
store!
like a, there's something else
It's
here.
insert like the peach time meme, but it's like, oh, Miss Junko Enoshima.
Yep, this is definitely the school store. But it has kind of a Japanese Western blend. It seems more like a cultured antique store.
It does. Also cluttered. Ooh, a coin! It does have a... Why are there? Look at the owls! Like, oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing the school crest. And you want to think about when he might show up next on that thing. Or...
Boop, 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 boop. A gachapon!
Yes. Oh, that's gonna be
What
that
in
again.
the actual
okay.
hell is that? Yep. Oh, okay, same thing. Okay.
Mall.
Monomall. Oh my god. A vending
Vending
machine. Yes.
machine. I guess this must be the school store then. That's your sign of the school store? Okay. Let's talk to Junko
What?
first.
What? Okay.
Hey there, Makoto. Oh, it's just the two of you right now? Are you on a date?
What?
Damn, Makoto, I never would have guessed, but you're a total player, huh? No, it's nothing like that. I'm his assistant.
It's Christina.
Christina!
To be dismissed just like that is somehow.
Oh. Huh? His assistant? What is that? Like some new kind of roleplay thing?
It does kind of sound like that.
Yeah.
Like when she was like, I'm your assistant, I was like, oh, is that okay?
Well, whatever. What you're into is your business. I don't judge.
Something that I just also noticed about this Junko in particular is that she has the bunny in her hair.
Yeah.
And then like in Danganronpa 2 there's Monomi. There's a
Oh yeah,
bunny.
Monomi's a bunny.
Yeah. And the bow kind of goes with that, even though it's red instead of pink.
Oh, I didn't really think about that.
Yeah.
You're right. Huh.
Hmm.
Interesting.
This is the fun in replaying games, especially after it's been a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you don't mind. Bye.
Thoughts? Let's just head to the gym already.
Yeah, let's go.
Now Nike's had enough of everyone's nonsense.
What's this? It's a butterfly. Nike's the best thing.
What's this? Oh, maybe if I turn the knob, a prize will come out. Would you like to try your hand against the almighty Mono machine? Yes.
Yes.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Let's put all three in.
Okay.
His little head spins around. Got an item. Oh! Fun earmuffs! Good! Yes, good. Coffee.
Nope, that was all the coins. Nope.
Wait! Did you only get 2 items?
Yeah. Because you can spend more than one to, like, increase the possible rarity. How do I escape?
Oh, I see. Maybe escape?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh, you know what? No, clicking doesn't... No, I can look at
Oh.
the items I got. Coffee.
Oh,
Made
I know
from
what that
extremely
is.
rare and expensive coffee being collected.
Can you... Oh!
Collected from the dung of the Asian palm civet. It has a unique fragrance.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. That's like this whole thing where I think, they like feed the civets the coffee beans, and then they poop them out, and then they make the coffee from that. It's like super specific, and I've never tried it, but I'm like, that's kind of strange. I want the bunny earmuffs.
So do I.
They're so cute.
Yes.
10 out of 10.
Do you...
How do I get out of here?
Yeah, exactly.
Lucky, lucky. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the more coins you spend, the more likely you are to get a present you've never gotten. Now that I think about it, I just wasted whatever.
Yeah,
just
because
done
like the
monotone.
percentage is still really low.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's why I was like, why would you do that?
because I'm stupid.
No, it's okay.
But, still got lucky anyway, so whatever. How to escape? Backspace? No.
Wait, I got you. Hold on. You have to press R.
Oh, like you're exiting
That's-
a room.
That's how you exit investigating scenes. And this
That's
is
how
just
you
like another
exit
one.
the rooms too that you're in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You did it.
thank you. Anyways, I should probably get going. Anything else to look at here? So I can get some
No.
monochrome. It's back now. Okay. Leave the area? Yes.
Some beans. Took a jump scare.
Toko together with those other two. Quite a combination.
Dots.
What's your problem?
What do you want? You look like you have something to say.
No, I was just thinking that you three make a pretty unique team.
Maggie just starts talking like that. And it doesn't change. I'm Makoto Naegi. Woo! Makoto wo. Okay, I'll stop. Let me make this perfectly clear. Me hanging out with two other people who have muscles where their brains should be is not by choice. Okay, rude. Oh, wow, that was super mean. Yesterday you were complaining how nobody invited you. That's the only reason I asked you to come with us. I never asked you to do that. Stop trying to drag me farther into your meat dimension. Sometimes the translations really do just do the most.
Yeah.
Jeez, I can't believe she just ran off. You think we should go after her?
Wait.
We shouldn't pressure her any further.
Well,
Oh, yeah, good point.
They're like water and oil anyway. It'd be weird if they did get along.
Coco does not want to join your meat dimension.
hey, Makoto.
Well, look who it is. Sup, guys?
What are you up to?
Yeah.
We're picking up where we left off yesterday. I'm really hoping we find something today. If we do, I'll be sure to let everyone know ASAP. No, she'd say ASAP.
Yeah.
Actually. We have to find some way out of here no matter what. That came out really weird. And that's why you went with Hina and Toko?
However,
Well, Hina's the one that invited Toko. I have trouble talking to people directly.
Understandable.
Aw.
Scene. Anyways.
Exit. Goodbye. Oh! Hey fellas, how's it going?
The entrance is being blocked by a huge slab of metal. surveillance camera, and there's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. I better not get too close.
Oh damn. Because I was like, what if they just like try to crack the code? I mean, like they have Chihiro, who's the ultimate programmer. Like, what if they figure out a way to unlock the door? Da da da. But then, like, I guess the guns are there to deter it. Yeah.
Yeah, turret. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that is attempted later, to be honest. Like, if I remember correctly. I know I said no spoilers, but, like, since it's mostly speculation.
Yeah.
Looks like some kind of mailbox. Well, there's nothing in it. No mail for you. Ooh.
Just a coin!
This is one of the monitors, yep. Mm-hmm. Erg.
Erg. They're not monitors, they're monitors. That was dumb, I'm sorry.
Mondo, what are you doing?
What?
Trying to find a way out. I figured I'd give it another shot. There's gotta be a way to bust this thing open.
Hell yeah.
But I suck at thinking stuff up, so I guess I'll let you guys figure it out.
Hey, damn it.
Once it's time to act, though, you just let me know. I'll show you what a real man can do. Wow, sounds like we really can count on you.
I mean, seriously?
Man, what the hell's with this metal hatch thing? It's really on there, that's for damn sure. Anyway, there's nothing to do around here. I'm gonna friggin' die of boredom. And being stuck in here is keeping me from racing toward my dream, too.
Hey,
Your dream?
Yeah, to become a musician. You can sense my aura, right? The strongest vocals of the century right here.
How cool is
God, I feel so cool getting to say that in front of a national celebrity.
She just doesn't say anything.
Yep.
It's like, great. Dots.
Dreams.
Did he say something?
Oh, sorry, it's nothing. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, okay, I guess that's everything. In this room, anyway. Yes, leave. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back here.
Makoto, that wasn't the gym. Makoto, I swear to God. Makoto, what's wrong with you?
I'm just kidding. Yes. Sure.
Gotcha. Ooh, ramen?
Yeah, I think it
Noodles?
was like curry ramen or something.
Oh, curry.
Prismatic hardtack? That's not either of those things.
Compound. It says compound on the bowl.
It does.
It's a long-lasting cracker used mainly as an emergency ration. Each piece contains a full 7 different flavors. I guess that's what a compound is.
I guess. And is it like
Alright.
prismatic is like rainbow? So it's like 7 flavors, like Nanairo, like 7 colors? Maybe? There's probably some connection there. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ugh.
Rattle, rattle. Door won't budge.
Naigi, can't you read? It says keep out. Naigi! Naigi!
Oh, she calls him Makoto, that's right.
Makoto, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I wonder if she'll say something different for this one again.
Makoto! How dare you?
Nope. She doesn't care.
Makoto? Yeah. This is the door to the girls' bathroom.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry about that. There's actually a slight difference.
Yeah.
Only
Makoto, why do you keep trying to go in the girls' bathroom? Is there something I should know?
I can see some stairs, but the gate is shut tight. I wonder what we have to do to open it. I'm not sure you do want to know.
Yeah.
Any other doors here? Nope. Okay.
Finally, the gym! God damn it, Makoto. It took us 50,000 years to get here!
This is an interesting look for a gym. It's more like a dojo, I guess.
It's the hallway before the actual.
Oh, that's right, it's the
gym.
hallway. Okay, that's right.
No,
I knew
wait,
that.
I don't.
I panicked.
But I wanted to talk to Sayaka first. No.
Can't you escape the...
No.
This? Oh.
It won't let me. Well,
You can't just R?
What do you think this is?
An investigation scene?
Yeah, and hitting R. It's like I should keep looking for a good weapon for a little while longer.
Oh, I thought you were selecting the... I'm smart.
No. Shameful.
I'm struggling, it's fine.
There's all kinds of stuff on the shelves up above. Is that all you... Yep. Okay.
Find
Thank
out
you.
how heavy those trophies are. That's what I want to know.
Some terracotta clay figures. They don't look like the kind of thing you'd put in a high school gym.
Not really, no. Yay!
It's a gold statue of Buddha. Why is something like that on display?
Now, you could hit someone over the head with that.
A plaque. I guess that's to commemorate some kind of championship. It's a helmet of some sort. Why is something like that on display?
My brain be like, Genshin artifacts.
Oh dear.
Sword!
Is this a sword?
Sword!
Oh, no. I think it's just a replica. Still, it's pretty impressive. It's completely covered in a gold coating. But... Jeez, I barely touched it and I got that gold stuff all over my hands.
Wow, you're right. Your hands are totally gold. Even just for self-defense, I think it's a little...
Well, it's still better than nothing, I guess.
Hey,
You should take it with you. It might help liven up your room a little.
You think so?
Hmm. But I guess you'd better be careful taking it back. You should wrap it in newspaper or something.
And just like that, it's been decided.
I don't see anything I could really use for self-defense.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you need it right away, right? Plus, if anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you.
You'll protect me?
What a good not boyfriend.
Thank you for saying that. If I've got you on my side, I guess I don't need a weapon after all.
Sayaka giggled as she said that.
I forgot to giggle.
That mysterious smile. I can tell it comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease. When I look at her, I honestly feel like I can do anything.
Okay, we can stop looking for a weapon then. But as long as we're here, let's hang out a bit more.
Monitor.
Monitor.
Nice!
Surveillance camera. I'll
The
refrain
cameras
from-
record whoever's in the gym and then they make workout videos.
Oh boy.
Is there something you need to do in the gym?
Look for monocomics.
Monokuma coins?
No, not really.
Monokuma coons. Beautiful. Thoughts. Also, I love the little, like, sun and moon icons that are in the upper left.
They're cursed.
they are cursed, but like they also remind me of Soul Eater.
Mm.
Like the Sun and Moon and Soul Eater, so it's kind of like, which are also kind of cursed. So yeah, same vein. Sure.
I know I said I wanted to talk to you, but now that we're here, I don't really know what to talk about.
Sorry.
And I was the one who invited you to come with me, too. Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, there's nothing to talk about. Then we can just not talk, right?
Huh? God, you're both so boring. I'm sorry.
You don't have to force yourself to talk. We can just, I don't know, stare off into space or whatever.
You're off into space? Makoto, are you sure you're good after that concussion?
Oh, but you're probably super bored, just standing around doing nothing.
No, it's not that it's boring. It's just... I've never really done it before. I don't have a lot of time to just do nothing.
I guess that makes sense. Monokuma coin. Oh man, can't believe I gotta cancel Monokuma for getting into crypto.
Oh boy.
It's not crypto, it's like gachapon coins, that's all it is. You're not a normal high school student like me. You've got tons of stuff to do every day.
Thoughts.
Listen.
Hey, this is kind of out of nowhere, but... Makoto, do you have a dream?
Well, what about you, Sayaka? What's your dream? I'd love to hear.
Don't answer her question with a question. Oh, wait, I think that's the next thingy.
My dream is...
I also agree with the hey listen thing. Cause I think she was like, listen, and I was like, hey listen in my head.
I mean, Spooky said hey listen. Alright, actually, why did he say hey listen? Oh well.
Cause in
I know why
The Legend
you,
of
but not. I understand that, but I was questioning
Yeah.
Spooky.
I think that's why he said it too.
Whatever.
I've always wanted to be a star, as long as I can remember. I grew up without a mother, you know. And my dad worked really late every night. I was always home alone. And I was just a kid, you know, so I was really lonely. But that all changed when I saw a pop star on TV for the first time. She was so pretty, like a princess, and she could sing and dance. But more than anything else, there was her smile. Looking at her smile, I could feel my loneliness melting away. I decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that kind of encouragement to others. Eventually, that became my dream.
That's so amazing, though. You were able to actually fulfill your lifelong dream. Honestly, it's really incredible.
Dots. Serious dots.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant.
Huh?
You see.
I honestly believe that as long as you kept chasing your dreams, someday they had to come true. But to do that, you can't take your eyes off your dream, even for a second. Even if sometimes it's a bad dream, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep. To make your dream a reality, you have to keep your gaze fixed on it, no matter what. In that world, if you lose focus for even a split second, you get left behind. You have to keep on swimming against the current without even taking time to breathe. That's the kind of world my dream lives in.
I mean, yeah, the idol industry is rough. Yes.
Yeah. Is it really that tough? Is it not fun at all?
Oh
Oh, no, don't get the wrong idea. It's super fun. But that's exactly what scares me.
Huh?
I enjoy every single day I wake up and get to do what I do. Everyone in our group is amazing. We're rivals in a way, but they all mean so much to me. We've been performing together since we were young, so they're all like family to me. Without them, I would have given up on my dream a long time ago. To work and fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness.
But that's why.
But that's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? Then the dream dies, those wonderful days come to an end, and everyone goes their separate ways.
Sayaka. She's trembling. She must be terrified. She worked so hard, sacrificed so much to get where she is. She must be terrified of losing it.
You see.
So that's the reason I decided to come to Hope's Peak.
Huh? And what do you mean?
Well, they say that if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed. Which means I could keep on performing with my best friends forever and ever. At least, that's what I thought. I thought this was a normal high school.
And yeah, I like it is painful seeing like your favorite idol group break up. It's rough sometimes. But a lot of the time it's like the company's fault, not the idols, so
I really did believe that, but now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. While I'm in there. Not there, oh my god. While I'm in here, the world out there is forgetting about me. Minute by minute, we're all disappearing. But still,
Sayaka?
I can't afford to be stuck in here.
That was the first time I heard her cry out from deep within herself. She sounds desperate. But I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped here this way, the dream she put so much effort into is on the verge of disappearing forever. And that isn't something that can be fixed with a few kind words. The weight she's carrying, I can't even imagine it.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to complain. I kinda killed the mood, huh?
No, not at all.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry.
Thoughts? Sayaka. Actually, are you hungry? Before we head back, why don't we go to the dining hall and get some food?
thoughts.
So,
Okay.
Honestly, Nike be a little bit smart though. Like, not gonna lie, I am easily distracted by the thought of food, so you know what? Not a bad tactic.
Fair enough.
you want me to make us something to eat? I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook.
Wow, really? What's your specialty?
Chili oil.
You mean the condiment?
Just kidding.
She burst out laughing. Her earlier mood disappeared, replaced by the bright smile I had quickly grown used to. But how did it happen so fast? It was almost like a mask, like some kind of neutral expression. Because it is. Anyway, we headed to the dining hall to get something to eat, before returning to our rooms.
I'm just dying because somehow I managed to nail the delivery very seriously when she said chili oil, and I'm dying.
I mean,
She was so serious. Yes.
the only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is make me feel that much more uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah. Anyway, there's still plenty of time left in the day. I don't really feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. You're about to have your first experience with free time. Would you like to hear more? Not at all, or absolutely. Let's go for absolutely.
Sure.
As you live out your school life, not high, You will be given free
Bakuan.
time at certain points. During your free time, you can spend time with your fellow classmates to deepen your friendships. You can also give them presents, which could potentially give them an even better impression of you. You can get these presents from the Mono Mono machine in the school store. Come by early and often. At certain points, you'll witness intimate events, and new info will be added to each person's report card. These
Oh
events
yeah,
can
they get
also...
updated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can also open up new skills, which will prove useful as everything plays out. We strongly encourage you to develop and deepen as many friendships as you can. Also keep in mind that when you talk with the classmate, time will pass. When you're finished, you will automatically return to your room. After a certain amount of time passes, your free time will come to an end. The story will progress. If you prefer not to engage in free time, you can always choose to simply go to sleep to skip it. We wouldn't recommend this approach, but if you absolutely must press forward with the story, then... Anyway, why don't you try out by spending more time with Miss Sayaka Maizono? She's the ideal partner to begin with, don't you think? Yes. See if there's anyone floating around. I don't think so, but might
Oh,
as well take a peek.
sure.
Anyone in the halls?
But it's like, why is Nagi running around the halls again?
Oh, Kyoko!
Kiri,
Yes, kitty kitty.
jump scare.
I love her name. It's so fun to say.
Yeah.
Why is Hope Peak Academy like this? Very bizarre.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it? Okay, thank you, Kyoko.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Junko jump scare.
Junko, my beloved. Getting stuck in here is like totally disgusting. I want to get out of here.
Fair.
She has feelings. She is valid.
Before I go to the dining hall, I really want to get more gotcha.
Yes. This is horrible. Two like gotcha veterans playing Danganronpa, and the one is encouraging the other to like, yes, yes, go to the gotcha.
I mean, this is how I used to do it when I was playing. So,
I completely believe that. It is also exactly what I would be doing if I had the game.
fair.
Or well, no, I have the game if I was the one playing. Durr.
Yeah.
Yes. And remember, one at a time.
Yes, yes. For now, anyway.
Okay. You must admit- Hello? Hello? See with my eye?
Where is it?
Oh.
Hand bra.
Wait.
A bra designed to slip over your hands. Its slogan: raise your hands, raise your spirits. Amazing.
Oh. Oh. Wait. So like the hands are like attached and like you can put them in it while you're wearing it?
I don't. Oh man.
I'm struggling with that one. Okay.
Choking.
I don't like it. Oh,
Soda?
soda?
Coca-Cola.
Maybe?
Yep.
Soda?
Cola.
Cola.
Contains a highly stimulating, almost addictive sweetness. Paired with some nice junk food for a can't-miss combo.
Mmm.
Amazing.
I don't know why I made like a really agreeing sound with that. I want tea is what I want right now. I want tea.
Yeah.
Yes. Sword?
Sword.
Sword? I almost wish that it was like alphabetized. But it's not. Oh, Zantetsuken. Of course.
A sword
Oh.
that can't even cut through iron, or flesh, or anything really. In other words, totally useless. Fair enough.
They just dragged that sword so hard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, will this tell me where everyone is? Yep.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if that was unlocked yet.
Hmm. Interesting.
Oh, I didn't mean to teleport.
Oh, you teleported.
I didn't mean to. Oh, actually, I should look for Monokuma coins now that I can go into the rooms.
Oh. Hello?
I can't believe how bizarre Hope's peak economy turned out to be. It's made me weak. It's made me depressed. Okay. This blackboard belongs to us now. Secret beauty. Amazing.
Is he depressed because he was expecting it to be like a normal school?
Probably.
Nice. I feel bad for laughing, but that's so funny. It's like, I was expecting school, but it's not.
Yeah.
Giant ass bolt redux.
Hello. This is the desk where I woke up on when I first got here. The little pamphlet is still laying there. I have absolutely no desire to look at it ever again. Well then,
Can't blame him.
true.
Ooh. Camera. I just can't believe this.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that is slightly different dialogue. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Just Nike being Nike.
Yeah.
Uh,
Makes me sick to my stomach. He said something different.
Hey, come on.
He's just a bear.
I can't believe how pissed off I am right now. When are they gonna let us out of this hellhole? I wanna talk to the manager.
Mondo Karen, real? I'm kidding. Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
Can't really blame him though.
Yeah.
Oh. They look like giant boom boxes.
Yeah.
Mono Cam.
As much as it gets on my nerves, I better leave it alone. Yeah.
Erg.
That one was an erg. Interesting.
Computer chair?
It's a DVD player.
Oh!
But I don't see any actual discs nearby. A DVD player is useless by itself. If we add something to watch, at least that'd help pass the time.
Oh my gosh. Oh. I was like, no movies? Oh.
Hey, listen.
Seriously? We're seriously trapped in here? That's all you have to offer, dude?
Oh my goodness. The like weird like duck lips face he makes is very special.
Yeah.
Slab. Really wish I hadn't seen that. Yeah, I can't blame you.
Yeah. Oh, you said something different.
Yeah.
He was like, there's something, yeah.
Monokuma.
Monokumako written across it. I guess they've covered all the details. Let me start that from the beginning. What kind of monitor is this? Who would even make this kind of thing? It has Monokumako written all across it. I guess they covered all the details.
Well, to answer your first question, Monokumako, clearly.
Yeah, right.
The mailbox.
Yes.
Oh,
nothing in it still,
I was hopeful there might be something in it. Sad days.
I think later. Maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
I'm kind of busy here, man. Looking for an exit. No, that's not convincing. I'm totally just slacking off. I should get out of here somehow.
I was like, that's surprisingly focused for, you know, the stoner guy.
Yeah.
No door for you.
Oh.
Go into bathroom. Oh. The colors are actually kind of nice. I wasn't expecting that.
There's literally nothing to click, though.
Oh.
Not right now,
Disappoint.
anyway.
Yeah. He won't go in. He is a good boy.
Still gotta click all the doors, though.
Yup. Erg.
I really want to smash that camera, but if I break it, Monokuma will break me. So I'll just have to try and ignore it. It's refreshing when he says something different.
Yeah. Into the game. I love how there's just like random like volleyballs and basketballs just sitting there.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Erg.
Hello.
No.
Oh, it's a camera. I thought it was something else because it was so close to the ground. I was like, oh, it's that.
No. Yeah. It's on a little tripod.
Yeah. I start quoting memes to the camera and they just kill me instantly. Yes. Gotcha time. Gotcha time.
Yes.
Gotcha time.
Worm on a string.
Oh, worm?
Worm on a
Worm?
string. Worm on a
Worm?
string.
Worm? Wait. Worm? Oh my goodness. Show us the worm, Danganronpa. Show us the worm. Pretty hungry caterpillar.
A caterpillar toy that was all the rage years ago. As you pull it, it moves up and down, making it look alive. Not quite worm on a string, then.
It's a worm on a string.
Yeah, it's worm on a string.
It's a worm on a string.
What it says doesn't matter. It's a worm on a string.
Yes. And that's funny that they're like avoiding copyright with like Pretty Hungry Caterpillar because it's like Very Hungry Caterpillar
Yeah.
is the like
Lucky.
childhood book. Ooh, lucky.
Got a second item. Yay.
Yay. Oh,
Bandages?
armor? Oh, or bandages. Not sure.
Let's see.
Pretty Hungry Caterpillar, yeah.
Fresh bindings.
Oh,
Strips of cotton cloth. They were once commonly used for underwear and bandages. They say when you wrap it around yourself, both body and soul become taut. Alright.
sounds like a soccer thing.
Handle.
Oh, it's tumbleweed!
Dried out plant seen in many Western films. If they pile around your yard, just toss them off a cliff or something.
What?
Amazing.
It's so random!
Yeah.
Ah! At least in Genshin, you can just like slice them apart.
Oh,
Oh, you got the
another
same thing.
one.
Whoops.
Well. Oops.
Deja vu. Tumbleweed, why? Tumbleweed that you could get from a gacha machine. Never thought
Yep.
I'd see the day.
Can't read the sign.
DesBEAR Hotel?
Yeah, DesBEAR Hotel.
Secret prequel? Oh no, it's just calling it that. Okay.
Yeah.
Hifumi, what are you doing lurking around the bats? I don't trust you. You weirdo. You degenerate. Oh god, he says ahoy hoy. Sweet god.
Ahoy hoy! Remember me? The one and only Hifumi Yamada.
Really? That's it.
Makoto's like, I wish I didn't.
Yeah. That's Celeste.
Hello. Everyone's working hard trying to find an exit, are they not? Good luck with that. I have no interest in such menial labor.
Of course you don't.
Yeah.
It's okay. She can't ruin the nails. Very important.
Yeah.
Whenever I see that clock, I'm gonna be like, ah, yes, when we were doing this together, and I literally just thought they just had no hands. No. I was in full idiot mode there. It's a good time. Like a Western themed gotcha? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. The tumbleweed, yeah. Peppers.
Vegetables have been stacked in a huge pile.
Wow. Ooh! There was a coin in them.
Yes, this is what I typically think.
Fun fact, I don't like bell peppers, and that is a lot of bell peppers.
Yeah.
But I like them like if they're in like fajitas or something. That's fine. But like by themselves, like I cannot stand them.
Meat.
Meat.
It's a
Oh.
deli style display case. There's all kinds of food and stuff lined up inside.
Nice. How do we get out of here? There's got to be an exit somewhere. She's so intense.
Yeah.
Hey, did you find a way out of here? I didn't find a thing. Nothing, zippo, zilch. Lost all my motivation. So I'm making donuts!
I just remembered how in Danganronpa Bridge, like, Asahina is just... He keeps saying things about donuts. Oh my god, I have to rewatch it again because there's this one line that, like, makes me die every time.
Yeah. We should watch it together.
Yes.
Maybe during the watch along tomorrow.
Sorry, I thought it was something like that. Yes.
Okay, Sayaka's in her room, then Toko's in her room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Hello,
see him
Nagi.
there.
Oh.
I swear I didn't see him there. Whatever. I don't want to talk to him anyway.
Oh, wow.
Let's bother Toko first, and then we can actually talk to Sayaka.
Sure.
I guess I should press the doorbell.
The doorbell.
What's your problem?
What's your problem? What are you doing here? Why do I have to go through all this? I didn't do anything to deserve it.
Alright. Dramatic much?
Very dramatic.
Actually, let me Monokuma coins first. Gotcha.
Yes, of
Because
course.
it'll ask
Sure.
me to give her a present. I don't know if I have anything quite good for her.
Oh, that's a good point.
Like, I'll work with what I got, but, like, if I can get more options, you know?
Yeah.
Don't know
Is
what
that a
is.
rock?
Yeah, tumbleweeds are a
I...
wonderful gift. Thank you, Spooky, for your input. Moon rock.
What is a rock?
A rock taken from the Sea of Tranquility on the moon by the astronauts on Apollo 11. Its composition is apparently unusual for where it was found.
You know, normal things you can find in a gacha machine.
I mean, it's the Mono Mono machine.
This is true. More snackies. Oh. Potatoes!
Yes. Potato chips. A staple snack food made by frying thin potato slices in oil. Beware, it's dangerously high calorie count. Amazing.
Who cares? They're potato chips. They're good.
Okay, now let's go bother Sayaka.
Runs directly into wall.
Listen.
No, I do that kind of thing too.
I guess I should press the doorbell.
Hello, Sayaka.
She doesn't even say hi. She's just like, Makoto. But yes.
I'm so anxious. I really am afraid.
Should I talk to Sayaka for a while?
We just went and saw who else was around.
Yeah.
Are you going to try and cheer me up?
Sorry.
Sorry for making you take time out of your day like this.
Why are you apologizing for everything? It's okay, Sayaka.
I did my best to comfort Sayaka.
No.
Sayaka and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Sayaka a present? Yes.
Yes.
What would you like to give her? What should we give her?
I vote the bunny head, the earmuffs.
But those said that they were specifically by like a gothic designer, so that would be perfect for Celeste.
I know, but they're so cute.
I'm unfortunately torn between the tumbleweed and the hand bra.
Sweet God. The caterpillar. Worm. Worm.
I don't want to give it away yet. You just go on.
Okay. That's fair.
Can I give that? I don't think she would like that. Should we like, the fuck dude? Heart attack is a fantastic gift and not at all infamously disgusting.
It does come in 7 flavors.
I also kind of like the moon rock for her, actually. It's kind of cool.
Honestly, yeah, let's go for the
And we
moon
don't
rock.
have the ultimate astronaut here, so.
Oh, it gives you the info on the thingy after you. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that's neat.
Huh? A present for me? Thank you. I'll cherish this forever.
Does that mean she liked it? I mean,
Yes.
she didn't hate it.
Makoto? Do you think you could make time for the 2 of us to talk?
What were we just doing?
Exactly.
What's wrong? Why are you being so formal?
Well, it's just... I guess that was kind of formal, but... It's just because I know I can count on you.
Huh?
Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't here with me, I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost.
But that's why.
I hate that we had to meet again under such awful circumstances. Or conditions, sorry. But I'm relieved you're with me.
Sayaka. Standing here face to face and hearing her say that. It's nice, but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. You being here is what saved me.
Really? Thank you for the flattery.
That smile. That mysterious smile that softens my heart. I really wasn't flattering her. That smile saved me.
But it's kind of strange, you know? I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me.
It's because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, how do you know I never looked at you?
Hey,
Our boy finally has a brain cell.
Because I looked at you all the time.
Huh?
I was stalking you. I was in your walls, Makoto.
No, I'm joking. That's something like Toko would do with Byakuya.
No boy.
Anyways,
I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you.
You wanted to talk to me?
But since I always had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets.
But why me?
Do you remember during our first year of junior high, that huge bird wandered into the school pond?
Bird.
Actually, now that I think about it, I do sort of remember something like that.
It was like out of a fairy tale. The turtle once every million years, that bird once every 1,000.
A huge bird wandered into the school pond during our first year of junior high. I think it might have been, crane, sparrow, heron.
I want
Options.
to see a heron. Herons are pretty big.
Okay.
Mhm.
It was a heron, wasn't it?
oh no.
Oh,
Oh, wait, yeah, cranes bigger?
I think so.
I guess cranes are bigger. Dang. Okay. No, not quite. It was similar, but even bigger than that.
Like a heron, but bigger? That'd have to be a crane.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, I guess I don't have a good visual scale of how big birds are.
I mean, look, I've seen herons plenty of times before, like, in
Same.
passing.
Yeah.
And they're not that big, but, like, cranes are definitely similar and bigger, so...
Okay. Yeah. So definitely crane.
It was a crane. It just walked right into the pond.
Okay.
That's right, that's what it was.
And before it was the stork in the game gave you 3 red herrings. That
My
would be
goodness.
funny.
Just the biggest stork you ever seen.
It was so big, the teacher had no idea what to do. But you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out.
Well, only because I was already in charge of taking care of animals at school. They made me do it.
Poor Naegi.
I should have said thank you then, but is it okay if I do it now?
Thank me?
Okay. So I got you're so weird. But like in a good way.
Is it good?
I don't know.
I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favor. Here, let me make you a cloak.
I think she's referring to a folktale.
Maybe.
Pretty sure.
Just kidding.
But, yeah, I kind of figured.
Honestly, though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once.
What is this, a fable about a golden axe in a lake? Maybe.
That's definitely a Western fairy tale. I think the crane thing has got to be an Eastern one. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance.
Yeah, if we met again at a the train station somewhere downtown, that'd make for a nice dramatic reunion, reading hard. But instead, it's this weird school.
Maybe, but still. I'm sure you'll help me find my way out, just like that crane. You'll save me.
You see,
It's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it.
I'm going to save her. I'll do my best, I promise that. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. And there's not anything I can do. I'm gonna do it.
I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right.
like I said, I'm psychic.
As I'm psychic. Kidding.
She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. Wait, did I read that right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I guess it was just a weird sentence then.
Yeah.
I was glad to feel that way. Sayaka's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. You just unlocked the skill melodious voice. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it.
New info. Sayaka has a strange obsession with birds.
Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while.
Dig dog, big bug. Dig dog, big bug.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Don't let the Monokumas bite.
Today's already come to an end. But I swear, tomorrow I'm gonna find some kind of clue. I swear. As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, and I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high school or like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into this school the way I did. So I can't say I feel things the way she does. Compared to her, no. Compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration. Thoughts. Monokuma Theater!
A Blue's Clue? Well. So, I'm sure that you've noticed the killing game has begun, but there's still room for a little laughter. You can't spell slaughter without laughter, after all. Oop, 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 oop. It seems our newest students, already so filled with despair, still have some hope of escape. So when will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time?
Heart-pounding excitement.
Doki doki shitaimasu. Ding dong bing bong. A new day.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Let's look at the report card.
Oh, sure.
Doodly-doo-doo. Now there's more than one page.
Mhm.
Yeah. The thing I remembered about Makoto most from junior high was when that crane got stuck in our school pond. When you get it free, I always wanted a chance to talk to him after that. Skills, melodious voice. Wow.
I love how Makoto was like, well, it was actually because I was like the animal caretaker at school and they made me do it.
Yeah.
It's like so good.
I'm gonna go ahead and have us end here. Cause,
Yeah, this is a
yeah.
good place. Yay. That was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, time to boogie. I love the background music in this game so much.
Yes. It's always a time when it comes up on shuffle while, like, out and about because I just have the soundtrack on my phone, so.
So good.
Yeah.
Yes. As you should.
A blues. Wonderful. All the beans. So many beans.
Every single bean you can count.
Not as many beans as on stars so far.
I mean,
That's a lot of beans.
that is a lot of beans, yeah. Still less beans than how many are in Genshin, though.
I will have to see, like, how many playable characters there are.
I mean, Kelmato Point said there was like 58, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Danganronpa. How am I doing so far with the voices?
I'd say you're doing pretty good.
Thank you. It is surprisingly easy to do Monokuma. Like, worryingly easy. I'm like, oh, it takes like no effort to do Monokuma's voice. I don't know what that says about me.
I mean,
It's almost like a deranged Mickey Mouse. It's like very unfortunate for me.
Does it cause
But like
you
he's so
despair?
much fun. Oh, Zetsubo desu.
Okay.
Yes.
Gonna go ahead and
Yay!
raid Luna Chifuyu,
Raid.
who is coincidentally playing Genshin. So,
Oh.
do you have any parting words for chat?
Erg.
Fair enough. Alright.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No?
But yes, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining us.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay. Until tomorrow with the watch along and stream we.
Yeah. Join us.
Bye.
Bye.